What's going on, everybody?
I feel good. I feel good tonight.
Welcome to the stream. Can you hear us, my dear?
Where's she at?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I was like, no,
we lost her right as we go live.
Okay, everybody, welcome to the stream. I, of course, am your one and only Adam Ronan. To my left now, again, as always, Timmy TJ Combo.
AKA Mr. Boss Battle Tim Wu, TJ of the Turbulent
Wind.
Many other names.
Dick.
Yep.
To my... I always want to say, like, starboard. What are, like, nautical terms?
No, starboard and port.
Directly
like
what's straight? Nautical.
Forward?
Yeah, I don't know.
To my Gordy
We
is Gordy.
We live in Colorado. We don't have boats.
And then our wonderful and beautiful guest tonight, Tim, do the honors. We have a wonderful guest.
Man, it's really tough to even put a name to her. As you can see by the Twitter handle, 1134, most of you guys are going to recognize her from the ESL Season 2 finals as the beautiful Cassie Cage cosplayer.
Yep.
And today you're going to recognize her from a whole lot more. And she goes by many, many names. We're going to let her introduce herself. What name does she want to go by tonight? Let the fans know.
Rose.
Just Rose?
Ooh, we like that. We could do that.
I like that.
Welcome to the stream, Rose. We're super happy to have you. And everyone is excited to chat with us, and you, I suspect. So,
I think that's probably why they're here. It's you more so than us.
yeah, nobody ever comes to watch. Nobody ever comes to watch us.
Yeah.
So let's get started. So usually how we start the stream, Rose, is we talk about what we're kind of nerding out on this particular week. So, as you are the guest and you're a wonderful human being, we will say ladies first. So what are you doing this week that you've been geeking out on? And it could be anything, books, movies, TV, video games. What are you doing?
So today I was playing in the Challenger Cup and got bodied by another Molina player. And tomorrow I'm playing in the ESL Pro League competition, hopefully not getting bodied as quickly.
Right.
But I've been training all week.
Are you going to stream it? That's a trick question.
Yeah.
What?
I was streaming earlier today, but I didn't have my volume on, which is probably a good thing because I would have been like,
You're just swearing nonstop.
What's you gonna play Molina again? This is Mortal Kombat X for those of you who don't know what ESL is. This is the season 3 of. Well, I guess there's probably a lot of games happening in ESL.
Yeah, they've got a ton of games, but this is like their Pro Cup is in ESL.
Yeah. But we're talking Mortal Kombat X. So are you playing Molina still, or what are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm playing Molina, her piercing variation, which is like kind of one of the best characters and variations you can play as right now. But my backup that I'm trying to train as too, that I started training today with one of my friends, is I'm going to train Kenshi also.
Oh, which variation? Kenshi's my boy.
Yeah.
Possessed.
Ah, cool.
Oh, nice.
I'm into that. I like
such a cool character.
I like
design.
the Kenjutsu variation. That's my favorite. People say it's weak, but I dig it. I think it's cool.
I like
Well,
it.
he recently just got a whole bunch of buffs because before he was just weak as a character. Now he's a lot stronger.
Oh, okay. Well,
Now he's actually viable.
now you know. And knowing is half the battle, Rose.
No, didn't you say that you were possibly thinking about Takeda as well? Who's just OP across the board? Like every variation is perfectly fine.
Yeah, Takeda, I just fangirl Takeda. Like that's all me. And then like that's a cosplay that I'm still working on. Like down the road, I had to take a break from it because of other stuff because it's just so much armor and work to put into it. But I plan to try and have it done by Dragon Con, which is in September.
Oh, very good.
Shout outs to Retro and Israfel in the stream. They both played in the Cup today.
Oh, how'd they do?
I watched Israfel. Remember, we had him on the YouTube. He posted a video of that.
Yep.
I don't think those matches went too well.
Unless he was not playing Quan Chi.
It was just practice. So tomorrow's the big dog.
Well,
right?
we believe in you guys hardcore.
And Retro, how'd you do, buddy? Let us know in chat.
So we'll get back to that, but let's go to the other female in the room. Gordy, what are you geeking on this week?
I've just been playing 3DS, mostly that RPG I started months ago. Bravely Default, and catching up on last week tonight with John Oliver.
Okay, cool.
I just binging on it.
Right. Can I also say that I'm just so stoked that my game share is going to good use.
I know, right?
I'm just kidding, Gordy. I love you. Timmy, TJ Combo, what are you geeking on?
So this was a little bit of a Street Fighter week for me, believe it or not.
What?
I know that probably surprises a couple people in chat for sure. And then on Sunday, whatever nice person out there leaked Deadpool onto Facebook. I want to thank him for that.
Because I totally screwed you on that one.
Yeah, we talked about that previously, but we so I was just kind of hanging out at home, right? And somebody tagged my cousin in the video, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" I was like, "This." Just kind of scrolling through it, and I was like, "That okay? That's the whole movie." Just put the earbuds in, and just sat back and enjoyed it. So
you didn't help Ryan Reynolds with his money.
I'm giving Ryan Reynolds enough money, I think, but I'll still
something.
Buy some Deadpool swag or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am playing, of course, Killer Instinct Season 3, getting ready for EVO on that, because now I am prepared to body, or get bodied by STB competitor, if anyone watched the stream the other night. And The Force Awakens just came out on digital download, so I've been just soaking up them deleted scenes and the making of featurette that I just wow.
Does it have like a staggered release? Because they're like digital download.
Digital comes out first,
right?
Like, and then everything else comes out on Tuesday.
So could we all go buy digital right now?
Yeah, if you wanted to join the regular world. Yeah. Nobody buys DVDs anymore.
DV what?
DV who? So we got a lot of topics. It's going to be a big show, so let's just get right into it. Of course, as she was just mentioning, and we've been talking about, ESL Season 3 is a go.
It is. Let's just say it's fully funded too. Damn.
Oh yeah, it's stacked, right? The pot. What's cracking there?
500,000.
Yeah, total.
In prizes total.
So nothing really, like no, just chump change.
Just chump change, yeah.
The question everyone's asking is, will Sonic Fox take another, like, I think it's 65,000 this time?
I don't think anybody asked that question. I think we all just kind of know what's going to happen there, right?
What if
I like Sonic Fox, but I was really, I was at the end there, I was rooting for Scar just because Scar was putting up a really good fight.
Dude, his Sonya is godlike.
It's so good.
Love it.
Oh. Yeah, that's what up?
Actually, I think he won tonight. Scar did on the PlayStation. I think he beat Sonic Fox on the PlayStation for the Challenger Cup.
Oh, nice. But there's nothing on the line. Today's like a practice cup, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Rose, did I ever tell you about the time I bodied Sonic Fox?
No.
Because it hasn't happened yet. But
maybe coming soon. Who knows?
But remind me in like 6 months, we'll have that conversation.
Yeah. Now you got to meet Sonic Fox, right? When you were out for the ESL.
Did.
How was it? Was he awkward around girls?
Oh no, he was really nice. He's one of the only players that I met that still didn't follow me back on Twitter, but
well, of course,
he's really nice.
Yeah, he's not mega active on Twitter though. We talked about that before. Like he has it, but it's not.
It's kind of like Gordy.
He retweets a lot, and that's like I think all he does really.
Yeah, I mean he's like retweeted me a couple times. No big deal.
Has he? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. He's never retweeted me because I've never tweeted him.
The Alex picture that I put out, he retweeted me and I didn't tweet him.
Oh, the
he was just
Fruit Loops thing?
Fruit Roll-Ups thing.
The Fruit Roll-Ups.
I was the inventor. I was the inventor of that meme, actually.
Were you?
I was.
Because a lot of people are like, yeah, I thought of that too.
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, and then like other people responded on Twitter and they're like, no, you didn't. And like they tagged me in it and I was like, oh, damn, people are like giving me credit for that. Okay. Blew up my phone for like a week.
What if it was like a secret partnership between Capcom and Fruit Loops to do that?
Follow your nose. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. So that's awesome. I'm very excited to watch you play in ESL, and I hope that you do well, and I hope that everyone does well to some degree.
Yeah, sure.
I want only one of you to win, and I don't know who that is yet.
We'll figure that out. Some kind of death pool.
Do you play any other fighting games?
Casually, like I love playing Super Smash Brothers. Roy's my favorite character in Super Smash, so when they added him to the 3DS, like, newer version, I was like really stoked on that, just because when you start, kicking ass at them, everyone's like, Roy's our boy. So
yeah, totally, absolutely.
I like that, and I like Street Fighter. I always like Street Fighter, but again, that's like I'm casual with Street Fighter. I'm not training to compete or anything. Right. I've always liked just playing.
Killer Instinct? Where's the love?
Believe it or not, I don't think I've ever played Killer Instinct in my life.
Welcome to my world. No, I think I've met like two people that are like, what is Killer Instinct?
I need to check it out. Like, I met this really awesome cosplayer at Winter Brawl that was cosplaying as Spinal from Killer Instinct, and she was so hype about it that I was just
cosplaying as a skeleton. That's sick.
Insanely awesome.
She just didn't eat for like a year.
It was sick. She was awesome.
Quick shout out to CVGL Gaming in the chat. Jeff, good friend of ours, good guy, amazing Street Fighter player. Watch your bodies, y'all, because he's coming to take them down.
Speaking of amazing Street Fighter players, you know who finally got a win off of him the other day?
It was you.
This guy right here, everybody. Boss battled him, broke the streak. Right, I think it was around like 170 matches that he took off me, but I finally snuck one in on him.
Maybe he was just like, felt so bad for you. He was like, man, this fucking guy.
He's going to kill himself if I don't let him just take a round off me.
Speaking of Killer Instinct, if I can just say, because no one seems to know, Killer Instinct Season 3 just launched, and as I mentioned, and if you are not playing it, you guys should be, because you can play it now on Windows 10. So if you don't have an Xbox, play it on your PC.
Full-blown crossplay, buy it once, get it twice.
And the specs for it to play on PC are mega simple. Like you could probably run it on like your Apple II from 1983 or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Like as beautiful as that game is, that really blows me away.
Yeah,
and also it's like always like pristine 60 frames per second.
Yeah. Well,
it actually runs at 90, but
mega low specs. And I'm not going to get into them right now because I don't remember. But they're small. Like we could have ran it on the old PC.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So no, we couldn't because we didn't have a graphics card. But whatever. Fuck it. So let's get back real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. We have more things that happened this week that you are excited about. Street Fighter V Alex came out.
Yeah, there's the Alex release in the store, and basically
that you can't actually
like
buy stuff from, though, right?
Yeah, you can buy stuff.
No, I mean, but not with like real human being money.
No, not yet. At least, yeah, you can only use fight monies.
Yeah, but I don't have any fight money because I don't play the game.
We were talking about that. Why don't you have any fight monies? You were like, I really want to get Ken's classic costume.
I do, and I was like,
go get it, dude. It's like it's 40,000. I was like, it's super cheap.
Yeah, but I would much rather just pay like $1 for it. And not have to play
$1 like
online.
DLC from 1985.
Like, it's a costume.
Yeah,
it's not a character.
No, those are gonna be expensive.
So I just think it's silly because I don't play online because I suck at the game, and I just want to have his costume. I don't want to like play the game.
Yeah, but you could just beat the game though, the story modes, and you get fight money for
I don't think I'm even good enough to do that.
Yeah. So yeah, I know you're kind of cruising through things a little bit there, but what are your impressions on season 3? Like you jumped right over it. You're like, I played it, but yeah, there it is.
Nobody plays the game, so
no,
I feel
that's
like
not true. We got a couple KI players in here.
My impression, if I can say, is it is so far fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Every character launched with the first 4 characters, and they're all mega good. Kim Woo, Tusk, Arbiter, and Rash, they're all like fucking top tier, and so far.
Yeah, I did hear that there's like some bugs, but I'm confident in that team that they'll get that sorted out.
For sure. No, I love it. The only thing I'm bummed out about is kind of like no stages really. There's 3 stages, but
that's 3 stages,
and that's it. We're not going to get any more this season. But
but they redid the lighting for everything else, which is super cool because it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, and it'll look really good on monitors, especially.
Yeah.
My TV, like the game has never looked super awesome, but I mean, because for some reason, remember I was saying, graphics are kind of okay, and then when we went and played it on that monitor, I was like, holy shit, the graphics in this game are sick. Yeah. Way different on a monitor.
Yeah. I actually just got a new monitor this week. I did. Yeah, I got a Asus VS238, which is like listed as like the 3rd fastest monitor in terms of like input and stuff. So it's super hype. It's really good. I could probably make the color better, but I play like in the gaming mode or whatever, and the gaming mode is like scaled down so that there's no blur. But it's pretty. Cool. And it's got a speaker input too, which is super sweet.
Oh. What do you think about Alex and whoever else has played him?
So I've only played against him, and then I've done the training mode thing with him, the challenges where you go through and you like play a whole bunch of different combos and stuff. Yeah. I had a really hard time playing against him because all of his normals beat mine. Like he was just really lengthy, and then I would do dumb things and he'd just jump over.
Guys named Alex tend to be pretty lengthy.
Yeah, that's true. I can't verify that, but
and Street Fighter V continuing with the tradition of just formidable sounding names for their fighters.
Alex,
Laura,
Ken, Sean. Just a bunch of tough guys there for sure.
So I was rushing through these first things because I wanted to kind of get into her cosplay and talk about that quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's our main feature for tonight. And that's why we have her.
Yeah, we wanted to feature a cosplayer, and she is one of the better cosplayers. And so we kind of want to dig into your craft if you're open to discussing that with some of us and the people in the stream.
So kick it off.
Yeah.
Tell us how you got into it.
Yeah, how'd you get into it?
Okay, so I went to art school for like 4 years to get a degree in game design. And while there, I thought I'd get a job outside school. I didn't get hired at anywhere I applied to after I got out of school, so I started working in banking, which is not that fun. But I have always sewn, and to get my creative output going, since I wasn't doing art every day, I started sewing costumes because I started going to conventions, and it was a way of expressing my creative abilities while still not getting to, I guess, do it every day for a living. And I love it.
Nice.
That's super cool. Hey, side note real quick, what art school did you go to? Because I also went to art school for game design.
The Art Institute of Pittsburgh.
Where I went to the Art Institute of Denver. Sucks ass, doesn't it?
Was it awful?
So
Is it totally awful?
It's whatever. It's college. It sucks.
Yeah.
I didn't particularly enjoy the experience. But that's funny that you went there too. So high five to you. Digital high five.
Yeah, it just.
So we have some examples of some of your work pulled up, and I know you can't see live with us, but we'll catch up on the stream here. So we're going to pull it up, and I want to
no particular order,
and we'll just kind of talk about each piece a little bit and how you built it and what your inspiration was. I know there's a couple people in the stream that are very into your craft and want to maybe learn from some of your skills, I guess. So let's be as detailed as you want to be. Also, what up, A4 Andre, in the stream?
My boy. I'm gonna give him one of these. Right, little flexes.
Yeah. I'm gonna feel the flexes, and
that's for you, Dre.
There's something
that's
there
for you.
Okay, so let's pull up the first one, Gordy. What do you got? Okay, so it looks like I'm looking at a female Rain.
You gonna make it rain, Gordy?
Tell me about that.
I love Rain.
Yeah.
I'm still so sad that Rain is not in technically as a playable character unless you do the crazy mods to the PC version to play as him. And I was just like, well, I want to do Rain from Mortal Kombat 9 for PAX East, and so I made my Femme Rain, which
is great looking.
I had a great time doing it. Thank you so much. Rain's, again, one of my favorite characters. I'm actually planning to do a gender bend of Mortal Kombat 10 Rain also.
Which is essentially kind of this. Didn't they basically have the same costume as he did in 9, similarly?
No. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I know. I never played him much, so I can't remember.
He even got a man ponytail in this game.
Oh yeah, you're right.
A man ponytail,
a manny tail. How long did this costume take you to make? Would you say?
So that was my first time. I made all of it with craft foam. The only thing that was warbler was my side pieces on my hips, and
you don't see. Yeah, you can barely.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. But that one, most of that was craft foam. It didn't take that long. It took maybe 2 weeks.
Cool.
A lot of painting, coating. There was fabric involved, painting the fabric to have designs on it, as well as making if you see on the arm, the little brown bands, they were added in. Those didn't take long at all, though. But the armor in general, because a couple coats of paint, probably 2 weeks.
Now, how far into your cosplaying career was this in? Were you pretty experienced, or was this one of your earlier pieces?
This is earlier. I mean, it's 2014. I started cosplaying in 2012, so it's cool. 2 years into cosplaying.
Okay, cool.
So,
and that's definitely not your real hair, right? Chat asked that's a wig.
That's a wig, and that wig sucked. That was before I knew where to buy wigs, and it was
Was that one of the Halloween store wigs?
So much. No. It was better than a Halloween store wig, but it was definitely pretty terrible.
Because wigs, if you don't mind me asking, are mega expensive, right? Real wigs, aren't they upwards of thousands of bucks?
I just dropped probably over $100 because I had to buy 2 different ones because the first one wasn't good enough. I dropped mad money on Black Widow or lace front wigs because that's my thing now. Lace front wigs, if you can ever get a lace front, they're the truth.
Oh, Echo, thanks for the follow, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for the
okay.
I got an email, Gordy. I can see the emails. Yeah. There he is. Oh, we can have it on the other screen. Fuck, we could have just done that. Okay, cool. Anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Do you use EVA foam for armor? What's EVA foam?
EVA foam is basically what yoga mats.
Damn it!
It's basically what yoga mats are made out of. It's a great material to use. I'm using it to make Takeda, So far I have like the breastplate part of his main armor done, and I used craft foam for all that. The best place, if I can suggest it, don't buy the thick stuff that's cut in like the puzzle pieces. I did that when I first started trying to work with it. It's a nightmare. They sell rolls of it that are thin EVA foam at Models, I think is the name of the store. I ordered online, but there's Model stores everywhere, and you apply the heat to it to, like, you know, solidify it, and then you coat it, and it gives that look without the price of like Warbler. Like Warbler is just mad expensive.
Wow, that's crazy.
What's your average investment into one of these?
Oh my god, I've already spent over $200 just on materials for Melina. I'm making tournament Melina, like the alternate color, and I had to buy a new sheet of Warbler, and then the fabric, and like just accessories to like paint it, and, you know, trim, buckles, over $200. And that I was gonna get teeth commissioned, like to have like the jacked up Melina teeth on the side.
Oh yeah.
I have a friend from the Art Institute that does special effects makeup out in LA now, because he actually got a job in his field. And he was going to do that, but it was going to be another $200. And I was like, I mean, I have it, but I'd rather use that to work on another cosplay. You know what I mean? Like, I can just do the mask for Melina for now.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see the Melina when it's done. Gordy, let's move to that next photo.
Let's see the next one.
Okay,
so this is you in the middle here on this next picture with the thick eyebrows, right?
Yeah, is that your Ed Boon cosplay?
Yeah, so this is you as Ed Boon, and you look fantastic.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
This is one of the shots we have of you as Cassie Cage. Also, that's a really good Scorpion. Did you get a chance to talk with these other cosplayers a lot?
I did. So the cosplayer that's the Femme Scorpion, she made her cosplay. She is really, like, that's leather that she used.
Oh,
like,
no shit.
And leather working's a whole crazy craft. Like, I can't do leather working. But she
makes some
she's
really
a French-Canadian
cool stuff.
cosplayer. Her name is Marie Claude. I cannot pronounce her last name, and I'm not going to attempt to, because I don't want to jack it out out of respect for her. But yeah, she completely did all the leather working for hers. And I think the mask that she has originally was some kind of casting she had from somebody else, but she casted that one, I believe, herself.
That's impressive. Yeah.
So,
like, I know it's like a big thing in the cosplay community. Like, if you don't make a lot of stuff yourself, like, it's frowned upon, right?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Like, there was like that cosplay TV show, and I watched it because I was like learning about it. And I remember, like, people were like, they don't even make their own stuff. They're a fucking hack. And I was like, oh wow.
Well,
like, so cosplay shade.
That's like a big thing right now. Like, I think that's like rising in the community. Like, for me, I don't respect anyone less for not making theirs, but I definitely respect people like extra than normal when they do make theirs, just because I know firsthand how much work it takes to go into stuff. And it's always bums me out when I see like these amazing cosplayers not get a lot of hype for their work, but then see somebody wearing, like, you know, store-bought Harley Quinn, you know, getting 10,000 followers. You know, I'd rather see the person who just slaved, like, day in and day out.
Yeah, of course.
These, like, sculptors, like, you know, for who knows, you know what I mean? Like, it just, you know, it's a shame, like, what's hyped and what's not.
Well, and of course, like, you always see the one that pisses me off like the most, and I've been pretty vocal about this even on like Twitter, is there's like a hot chick wearing a t-shirt and it's like #cosplay. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Yeah, like, that chick's wearing a t-shirt. Like, so
I had a really good conversation with Marie, who was the Scorpion, about, because she used to be a glam model, but she's a glam model that actually knows crafting and knows how to create stuff. I think she actually is like an engineer too in real life. Like, she's very intelligent, very beautiful, smart person. But she's a glam model originally, and she was talking about how it's just become a thing that glam models heard about cosplay, and they're not making money on magazines anymore. Magazines are like going bankrupt, like that used to like do like fashion shoots and all that. So all the glam models that have like these, you know, beautiful faces, beautiful bodies, they're looking for other ways to make money doing what they do best, and that's like doing shoots, selling prints,
right? Like yeah, selling prints and autographs and that kind of stuff.
So some of them like get into this. Granted, it's really cool when they like really start and like they really want to learn about it, but there's a lot of people, I guess, that like, you know, they're dressed as something advertising for a booth and they have no idea what they actually are.
Right.
You know?
I have a question, and actually a couple people on chat are asking this similar question. So, what is your take on like mega high tier fame cosplayers like Jessica Nigri and some of the other girls? What are you, thoughts there?
So Jessica Nigri is a really good example. I've like come in her in crossing, like walked by her, talked to her briefly.
Did she rock star you?
Did she?
No. Here's one of the kindest things, and this was when she was just like new. It was 2012. I went to my first PAX East in Boston, and I was walking by with my best friend. Like, we went to the convention together. We were dressed as little sisters, and we were trying to find the Irrational Games after party. And we walked by her when she was like about to be kicked out for how like revealing her Juliet alternate costume was for the Lollipop Chainsaw game.
Oh yeah.
And we walked by, and I don't think we knew who she was at the time, but we knew later from like hearing about her getting kicked out for that or being told to change. She was like, awesome Little Sisters cosplay. So she, one, knew who we were, like what we were. And two, she like said that without like us saying anything to engage her. Like we were just walking by while she was dealing with that, which I think is very respectable and nice.
Totally, yeah. Props to her for not just rock starring you and blowing everybody off.
Yeah, I mean, she's somebody who, you know, she started out not really making a lot of her stuff. Sometimes I think she still gets commissions from people. But she now like busts out, like, I mean, she knows what she's doing now. Like she kicks ass. Like everything I see from her now, it definitely is 100% like spot on.
Yeah, because I follow her on Instagram, and she's always posting her process, and I'm like, man, that's really impressive. So, and then didn't she get like her big break from winning the contest of Lollipop Chainsaw? Wasn't that her big thing?
I remember that's the first time I
heard of her. I was like, oh shit, that's an awesome chainsaw chick. I don't know that girl's name. Lollipop, I guess. The character Juliet. Yeah, that's super cool. And I guess I don't want to talk about any negative experiences, but have you had any negative experiences in the cosplay world? And you don't have to name drop or anything. I'm just wondering what camaraderie is like.
Because if you go to Comic-Con, you see all that, like, you know, cosplay is not consent. Like, if you had bad experience there, creepy people on Twitter or whatever, like fatality.
So I'm friends with a lot of girls that wear very revealing cosplays. I myself, like...
And who are they specifically?
Yeah, could you list their Twitter in the chat, please? That'd be great.
I don't know their Twitter.
No, we're kidding.
One of them is actually Boss Battle Tim.
No, for instance, like one of my friends, her name is Sophia Savan. She is an amazingly nice girl, but people won't know that because they're going to judge her because she's a very busty, beautiful chick. So she gets a lot of haters. She gets a lot of people that love her just instantly because she's drop dead gorgeous.
No, I get that too for being busty, and it's not fair.
We get busty because of the cheeseburgers, though.
I got that big bench press. That's where mine came from.
Oh,
yeah. So
I don't know. I watched you put down like 6 pounds of McDonald's.
You know, she has a big butt, and she had a instance where somebody was taking a video of her because it was like exposed a little bit. Like she was wearing Psylocke, which you think Psylocke definitely has some booty cheek showing. And somebody was taking a video of her backside without her knowing. Like that is a perfect example of cosplay is not consent. Like this dude, like all he had to do was even ask to take a picture because she doesn't mind like taking a picture, like, you know, whether she's like, you know, maybe showing it off then, but like the fact that he had to creep on her, like not even saying anything, like just doing it passing by, that's kind of like weird.
Well, the problem with Comic-Con is there is a lot of unsavory males there that have never seen a girl in real life that are all like, girls. So I can see how that could be a very uncomfortable situation at the drop of a hat, you know.
I think it should just be like escorted out and just beat to death with a giant foam sword.
But as far as an experience you're asking me about me, like I only had something recently, like because most of my stuff is like suits, like so I might get people like, you know, weird because it's like tight, but like I posted a picture of a katana that I did like way back when, that was for Halloween, and it was like the high cut like leotardish katana. And some dude like said like, you know, let me see the backside of that. Like,
of course,
no, like, who are you?
He's like, turn in front of me. No, slowly.
He tried to say like, oh well, when you wear something like that, you're asking for it, and that's just not acceptable.
No, that's not acceptable at all. And like, I know they make like a really big effort at all cons to like try and protect girls who are wearing stuff like that too, which is cool. I like that. Show us the next picture.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see some more of your stuff. Oh wait, hold on, real quick. I gotta ask. What was your experience with Ed Boon? Because I met him a couple years ago, and he was like mega, like really awkward. Was he awkward to you, or was he like, hey? Look at these eyebrows, girl.
He was so nice. Like
he's
like
mega
scared.
nice.
I was scared I was gonna do like the weird fan thing because like I've met celebrities before, but I haven't met somebody that created like a game that I've been playing since I was a child. Like I like legitimately like when I met Ed Boon, I was like. I don't even know. I think like I'm trying to remember what I said to him word for word, but I think I said to him, sorry.
What up, other person?
Who's that? Put her on the camera. Let's see. No, put her on the camera right now. Who is it? Get her over here. Get over here.
Hey.
Hi.
I like that. I like that brick wall. That's sick.
Oh, thanks. I love the exposed brick.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
She's like, oh yeah, I made that too.
I'm all about that brick.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
You were like, Ed Boon stuffed his eyebrows in my face.
No. I think I was just like, I'm a huge fan. Like, I think that was like the first thing I said. Like,
dude, I totally fangirl when
Amanda.
I met him.
I'm a fan.
Boon. Just stare at him. Yeah. You know, Adam Ronan over here has an interesting story about the time that he called Mr. Ed Boon.
Oh my god, I forgot. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck, I'm so retarded.
Some of you probably... this guy may have left a little message with him.
No, so here's the thing is, I've been playing MK since MK1 back in 1991.
Arcades.
Like I have a tattoo you can see here in 20 seconds when it comes up on the screen. But anyway, after Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, because I was really into that adventure game, and me and Gordy, we were like playing it. We were like, we should, we were working on like an MK comic that we want to do, like a fan comic. And I was like, man, we should like look up Ed Boon online and see if his phone number's online and like call him and give him all our ideas for the next MK game, right? And we Googled it, and sure enough, there was an Ed Boon listed in Chicago, and it was like 4 a.m. here, and we were like, fuck, let's call him. Let's see, right?
Wait. One of us thought it was a good idea.
I guarantee you, Gordy was like, I don't know about that. That's a bad idea.
Bad ideas late at night.
I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, I called, and like this lady answered the phone. She's like, hello. And I was like, oh my God, is his wife or something? And I hung up, and then I freaked out. So we can only assume that I accidentally called Ed Boon's wife at 4 a.m. I should bring that up to him if I see him at Evo this year.
What if it was his mom or something?
Are you saying that
Ed Boon still lives with his mom?
No, but what if he's listed under there because of his address? He never changed it.
Oh yeah, like maybe his dad's name is Ed Boon. Yeah. Like he's Ed Boon.
Or he's like Junior.
Yeah, good call.
I'm Senior.
Like we're talking about fucking creepy dudes at conventions. I'm that creepy guy, basement dweller. It's like, let's call Ed Boon.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go back to the pictures. Enough of that.
Oh man,
shit.
dude says he regrets being on this show right now.
Tell us about this one. You can't see it yet, but it's coming.
It's heading your way.
I'm thinking this is the Adventures Black Widow.
Black Widow, yeah. That's that one's Age of Ultron Black Widow. Cool. But I've done every Black Widow except for the comic book Black Widow, just because of the resemblance I always get told to Scarlett Johansson. So I try and make a effort to continue that as she comes out with new suits. Like I think I was one of the first cosplayers that I've actually seen online do a Civil War suit. And I had to use the reference of like the Hot Toys, like toys that come out. Like
yeah.
Like they haven't like even I think still like shown like a full shot, like really good shot of the Civil War suit yet. I got it in before that.
what was that?
Did you just fall for that?
Yeah,
I did just fall for that.
Mike Hunt is part of the battle.
Oh God!
I didn't even think of it, but thanks, Mike, you troll. Yeah. Mike Hunt. Anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'd just like to shout out to new
for
followers.
that Moe's Tavern moment.
Yeah, please continue.
People love this particular costume in chat. People are freaking out about it. It's great. This is your real hair, I'm assuming, because that looks like it's attached to your face.
That was my real hair back then.
It's attached to your face.
That was before I got caged.
Oh, and that is a good segue to go click. Hopefully it's...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, good work, Gordy. Way to line those up properly.
Now, when you caged, this is real hair, right? Like, you actually did it?
This is so good. This is such a sick costume.
This is where, of course, we all learned of your fame.
Yeah,
this costume.
Yeah. Because you were at the...
it was the ESL season.
Yeah, ESL. And everyone was like, look at that Cassie Cage.
Fatality, who is a mod in our chat. You guys have seen him around. Yep. He was at the event. And I was like, dude, you got to get me a picture with that girl or something. Like, she is killing that. And he's like, yeah, I'll try.
Did you, when you were at the ESL finals, did you see a guy that had a big sign that said, "Oh my days"?
I remember the "Oh my days" sign.
That's Fatality. He's in the chat. Yeah.
That's great. That was great, man.
So tell us, I want to know about this costume because this one's so sick. Where'd you get the pieces? How long did it take you? How uncomfortable was it to wear? Because it looks like it was hot.
Can we see the backside?
No.
No, not right now, but
I'm kidding.
So this is actually version 2.0. So the first one I ever made, and I don't think I gave you a picture of that, was I made it from like some super stretchy fabric, and like it wasn't half the quality that this one is. But when I got offered to come out to ESL and be Cassie Cage for them, I was like, okay, this is time. Like, I gotta redo this whole costume and own it. And so I went online. I had to find the perfect blue stretch pleather. And, like, I found that navy two-way. It was only two-way stretch, which was a nightmare. Two-way stretch pleather, terrible idea, but looks great. And it's terrible because it stretches this way, like from left to right, since you can't see me. But it doesn't
we both shrugged at the exact same time.
It doesn't stretch from up and down, which like made it like I couldn't sit down. So like if you watch me during ESL, I'm literally always standing or like leaning on something because I could not actually sit down. When I was in my Uber, going to the event, I had to like hold the neck part of it so it didn't like choke me to death. Like while I was like sitting in the Uber and the driver was like looking at me like, "What's wrong?"
Lay down in the back seat.
Was it when you walked in this costume? Was it like?
No. Actually, moving around in it was great, and the air conditioning in ESL, like I never was hot at all. Like when I like changed back into normal clothes at the end, like I wasn't like gross and sweaty at all. Like they kept like the temperature in there really cool. Like it was really nice, and the rest of it was made with like Warbler. So like the little shoulder pads, they were Warbler with fabric over top of them, and the knee guards were Warbler as well. Cool. The only thing on the costume I didn't make, other than the socks and gloves, is the utility belt. That's the only thing. Like if I had time to go back and redo, I would remake my own utility belt and like the pipe bombs that go on it.
Yeah, Batman made his own.
Yeah, so. You're slacking.
Yeah. But hopefully your parents are still alive. So.
But what if they're not? Then you just opened up like a huge can of worms.
No, they're totally dark. They're good.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. Stay out of alleys and stuff.
Did you chew bubble gum the whole day when you wore this?
Oh my gosh. The utility belt had double bubble in the utility belt, like many pieces of double bubble. Like there was many pieces sacrificed that day.
Oh my God! So you went like all out. So then I have to ask this: did you listen to the MK3 soundtrack on your iPod, like she does in the game?
Oh my God! So I had the headphones in, but I didn't want to have the music on just in case somebody needed to talk to me or I was needed somewhere.
Right.
But I had the headphones in to like
Fatality tried to talk to you, and you were listening to music, and you're like, "Yeah, it totally blew me off."
No, this is I think one of my favorites. If you anything you want to add, otherwise we'll move on to the next piece.
Other than so when I first wore this cosplay, the old version that's not as good. I forgot my dog tags that I had for it in Delaware, and I was in Atlanta. And on my way to the convention, which was Dragon Con, I found an Army Navy surplus store where I was able for $14 to get a new pair of dog tags with them engraved in that price. And the dog tags say Cassie Cage Special Forces.
Oh, that's so cool.
Earth Realm and like a bunch of numbers. So they're like legit.
That's awesome. Side note, is that Beetlejuice behind you?
No, that was like, I think that was like a girl Joker or something like that.
Yeah. Or it could have been a
Beetlejuice.
It could have been a girl Beetlejuice, like a girl juice.
Now, did you sell the first costume to fund the second one?
You know what? No, I just recently sold the undersuit part of it because when I was making the harness, I actually took the first harness I ever made and cut it apart because the little loops that you see on the front of the harness, I needed those for the second harness version 2.0. I only sold the undersuit, and I sold it for like $55. Like I sold it really cheap because it wasn't
to one of those creepy dudes from Comic-Con. He's like, would you sell that?
Can't smell it.
No, and as it was my first Etsy sale, and the lady wrote a review, and she was like, "I love this. It fit my daughter perfectly." I was like, "Thank you." Like I'm so like critical of my work. I was like, "She's gonna hate it because it's not like as legit as the one that I'm keeping."
Yeah. So chat's asking about it, and I'm curious too because we were talking about like there's different cosplayers that do, like sell prints and obviously keep some funds rolling in for their next project. Do you sell any of your other stuff at all,
plug
or
your
do you?
Etsy.
Yeah, like or your Etsy, like plug some stuff.
Oh yeah,
like,
plug it.
Make some money here, girl.
No, I mean I only have a Black Widow cosplay for sale on there, and it's not that detailed. It's like $75 for sale because it's just custom made. So it's Rack of Romanova is the name of the Etsy store. And I was going to make it Romanova's Rack, but that sounded like really...
You might have got more followers.
Yeah,
though.
way more business out of that for sure.
Oh, that's fun.
But no, I want to start selling prints once I get ones that I really, really like. I was actually going to recently because my friend that shot me at... he's actually done most of my photos. If you see like the logo and a lot of the good ones of me, like that are edited, they say like hero hotties. My friend Marvin, he is an amazing photographer. He shot me fighting an Aaron Black, but like unfortunately, like those probably won't be prints for sale because like I guess the lighting was really bad at the convention. It was at KatsuCon. But I was going to start with those because I figured those like would be something like, I don't want people just to take photos of me and like, you know, have them on their wall like that. That's not like, you know, that doesn't make me like want to say like, oh, that's creepy or anything like that. Like that makes me just like, you know, I want something that like when your friend comes over, if you have that like on your wall or have that like framed or something like that or whatever people do with these prints, like I want like you to be your friend to be like, oh, that's sick, like, you know, like is that real, like that's Cassie Cage like fighting Aaron Black, just like I have it pinned on my Twitter. I have me and my friend Katana, like who's Katana, like on the like fight screen, like my friend Brian shot that at DragonCon with the
it's got like the fight screen Photoshop behind it. It's super sick,
and he sells those.
Are you gonna go to Evo?
I am. I'm competing at Evo.
Oh yeah, we're all going to Evo and competing in different games, so we'll get to all kind of roll as a crew if you're into it.
Yeah, Fatality.
I'm always down to hang out.
Oh, Anna Bear.
Yeah, Anna Bear from the chat says, Rose, your cosplay is amazing.
Thank you, Anna.
That love.
You're sweet. I can't stop smiling. Like it's weird. I'm usually like somebody that like.
Well, I don't want you to be frowning and like vomiting.
It's like.
Yeah, just.
Well, I'm like normally like somebody that like, even though I'm the nicest person, like
do you
I have that,
resting bitch face.
The resting bitch face, yeah.
That's cool. That's all right. My girlfriend has resting bitch face too, and I've known her for a long time. So, but even at home, I'm like, why are you so fucking pissed?
Like, what did I do wrong?
Chill out.
Like I'm not. Chill.
Let's Gordy, next picture. Let's roll. Okay, so we have Chun-Li. This one, I think a lot of people are probably pretty stoked on account of the Street Fighter bandwagon. There
are some Street Fighter fans in here.
Yeah.
And now this is
talk about it.
This is like print ready, right? Why can't I buy this one?
Yeah, I mean, I love this Chun-Li. So this is like my favorite photo Marvin's done of me so far. And that was like a custom like design like I did. Like obviously it's her other one. And I have a really cool like Chun-Li plan that I'm only going to do as print because it's too risque to wear like out to a con for me. Like I don't have, like I have friends that would wear it to a con, but I'm like just too shy.
If you're not going to wear it, give it to me. I'll wear it.
So
I'll rock it to Denver Comic Con.
I'm making a secret version. I kind of tweeted about it like a while back, like maybe a week ago, about like a secret battle dress, like her battle dress.
What if these guys wanted to follow you on Twitter? What's your Twitter handle?
It's right there on the screen.
They can't see
it.
Oh yeah.
11 the number 34.
Yep.
And it's gonna be pretty cool.
Why is her energy green?
That was just because I'm green. Because because I chose green as the color for the suit.
Oh, that was just like your interpretation of it?
That's cool.
I just fell in love with the fabric. Like, it was beautiful fabric, and I was like, everyone makes their own damn Chun-Li. I'm sick of seeing blue. I'm sick of seeing pink. I'm gonna do green.
No, that's super cool. Like, this is one of my favorite. Well, because the photo is so good. The Cassie Cage one is my favorite, just because Mortal Kombat.
Right.
But this is super good. What do we have more loaded up?
I think we have. Let's.
I don't know if there's more.
Click that button.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, it's the same
so
one.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, this is sick.
Is it the lightning kicks?
Yeah, get the lightning kicks going.
Yeah. I love that one.
Where was this at?
This was at New Jersey Comic Expo. This was my first time actually shooting with Marvin. Cool. But I love it, and I made her alpha suit. I made it in black and red and gray, and I'm actually going to be shooting that. That's the only cosplay I'm actually bringing to PAX East unless I get Melina done in time. Okay. But I'll definitely have Melina done by Combo Breaker. I'm going to probably wear a Combo Breaker while I'm playing.
Do you have plans for Evo on who you're going to do? And if so, can we get like a sneak peek of what that might be?
Teasers? Dropping hints?
Yeah, do you even have you even thought about that yet?
Honestly, it's probably going to be I want to get more wear out of that Melina when I make it. So it'll probably be Melina and maybe Rain.
Can people request like ideas and you could like humor them and be like, yeah, maybe?
Yeah. I'm always open, but I have it's like almost overwhelming. Oh, I'm doing Sonya. I'm doing Sonya also. Like
are you?
Like older Sonya with the long braid.
With the green costume?
No, I don't know how to explain it.
Is your place burning down right now?
No, I live in the city.
Are you in danger?
Do we need to send fatality?
Yeah.
Now, I think it would be super cool if there was a female interpretation of a Shao Kahn. I would love that. Like,
I've seen like people do that before, and that's something I'd eventually probably like to do.
Like hinge, fucking nudge, nudge. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Armika. Armika would be the popular one right now.
Armika is like, no, because then like Marn would like stalk me.
Who?
I don't want Marn.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want Marn to stalk me.
Yeah. Speaking of big titties, Marn. Oh, shots fired.
I don't even know who Marn is.
He's like a Street Fighter guy. He's kind of a notorious scumbag if you hear the stories about him.
Is he a character or a fighter?
He's a troll.
Yeah, he's a troll, and
he's a real person?
He's done some really scumbaggy stuff back in the day. I don't care.
Oh, who's that? Go back to that, Gordy.
Okay, let me pull up the media screen.
Here it comes.
Bam.
There's this.
This one, Dragon Ball.
Is it Dragon Ball? I'm not familiar with this character.
I'll let you tell me that, Gordy.
I don't know.
Gordy, make a stab at it.
Well, all I see is the Capsule Corp sticker. So,
what do you
think it's my Trunks.
Trunks. Oh, yeah, it is Trunks. Purple hair. Derp.
Yeah, so I'm really proud of my Trunks because like so many guys try and cosplay as Trunks, but they don't look like Trunks, and I think it's because Trunks is kind of androgynous. So, like as it is. And I think because I'm feminine, but like able to like hit an image like enough, like when I try, that I was able to like capture more of a realistic, like what Trunks would probably look like future Trunks if he was real. So
are the only two people in this room who don't know who Trunks is? Adam Ronan and myself.
I believe so. Dragon Ball GT.
Yeah, not a Dragon Ball.
I have this like habit of trying to like play characters that are like my baes. So like Takeda, like I love Takeda. Like I have fangirl crush on Takeda. So I have to be Takeda to do it justice, I guess, and be my own bae. Love myself, right?
Yeah, for sure. Go to the next one, Gore. And this one, I'm also not familiar with. I feel like I should be.
I think it's another Dragon Ball Z one.
Where you have, like, you look like a person with cuts.
You look like you got beat up.
There you go.
I think it's Android 18. Android 18.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Oh, yes, Android 18. I preferred 17, but 18 was good.
I'm more of a 19 guy, but, to each their own.
Cool. Look at the nerds coming out in chat. Everybody's like, rah, 18. It's like they're so excited.
No, if you Google a picture of Android 18, it's that's one of my better side by side.
Do it, Gordy. Google a picture of Android 18.
But those ones are easier. Like, here's the only thing: I love anime and I love anime cosplays, but most anime cosplays, unless it's something like from Berserk or Claymore. Like,
oh yeah,
it doesn't require a lot of work.
Yeah, you just have to take off your clothes, right?
So a lot of it's just altering clothes. Like, why would you spend $1 million to make a denim vest when you can literally get a hand-me-down denim vest, dye it blue, and then weather it yourself? You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing. Like, I'm about cost efficiency. As much as I always want to make everything myself, I think it's more important to also grasp that. Oh yeah, I'm not a Jessica Negri. Like, I'm not making money from cosplaying.
Well, it's because you're not selling prints. We're trying to help you out here. You got to sell them.
There it is. Up on screen is the actual character. So for those of you that don't know,
now I'm like super impressed because I'm like, oh yeah, she killed it.
Oh hell yeah! Although everybody seems to know, we might have been the only two people that didn't know what the fuck we were talking about. So. Everyone's like, everyone's like, you fucking losers. You don't know. Everyone's
good thing there's not an unsub noise.
There is a 17 and 19. So.
Oh yeah, really? Oh, thank God. Yeah, I knew that.
I hope 19.
Of course, I knew that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Of course, I knew that. Right now in chat, I want to know, like, just type a 1 or type whatever you want. I don't care. Would you guys buy any kind of merch from her if she had it up?
Yeah,
right? If she had a print, would you purchase it? You just type a 1.
She'll kill you.
That is super good, though. That's way cool.
Oh,
well,
perfect.
Like, my thing about that is like, I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe if they're, like I said, if they're like cool enough, like maybe I would. But like, I also like
downplay. I smell downplay right now. She's like, they're not that cool, I guess. I don't know.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, I work hard, like, for a living and stuff like that. So, like, you know.
I get it.
I mean, it's cool if I make additional income from doing
But if anything, it would just, like, help fund, like, future projects, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's all, you know.
How do cosplayers make money, like, normally, like, selling prints aside? Do they, like, get paid to appear at events and stuff? Is that, like, a thing?
I believe they probably do. I think that, I don't know the name of the cosplayer, but, like, I'm in a group chat with a bunch of girls where there's one girl that, like, kind of, like, over the top obsesses a little bit with, the, idea of becoming, like, well-known of a cosplayer like that.
Like, she's in it for the money and stuff.
Like, I mean, she's not making money doing it.
But she's in it for that. Like, that's her goal.
She potentially wants to do that, or she wants to be, like, a Negri or something like that.
Mm.
And,
racist.
and she has, like, you know, told me she's watched videos about, you know, people making money from doing stuff. And I again, like, I think it's not about making money. It's about just getting to have fun and do what you love to do. Because when it comes down to it, unless, like, you don't, like, unless you can afford, like, your whole, like, life from what you're doing with that, you know, it's a hobby, it's a craft, it's not, you're a hobbyist, like, it's not necessarily a career. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
For sure. Oh,
yeah. But just in case you missed it, if you look at the chat, there's some love in there.
Oh,
people
I appreciate it.
They would buy it, which is good to know.
People think you're cool. We think you're cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I like to think
everybody here right now is pretty cool.
I like to think I dabble in coolness. So
yeah,
just here and there.
Yeah. Well, that's great. So we've got a couple other subjects we want to touch on, but first let's touch on the dumber one.
Yeah, you want to get it out of the way?
Let's just get this out of the way. So first of all, Rose, do you like Nintendo? You about that Nintendo life?
I do love Nintendo.
Did you download the Mitomo app?
I did not.
Okay.
Now, why did you not, though? Is it because it sucks a lot?
No, it's because I'm not, like, my life is always a cluster of busyness. So unless somebody tells me that something came out, or, like, I happen to have seen it because I'm reading that day and not just, like, doing cosplay or training Mortal Kombat or, you know, going to the gym, you know, I try to keep up. Like, the last Nintendo game I played was, I still play Super Smash, and I need to download, I think they just allowed you to download the old Pokemons, like, on the store.
Well,
right now.
let me tell you. So people in chat are like, convince me to get Mitomo. What's Mitomo? Let me tell you. This is Mitomo.
Mitomo.
So it's so fucking stupid. Everyone's like so stoked on it right now. And I was like, all right, Nintendo, what you got? What you got for your first mobile outing? And I downloaded Mitomo. And all it is you create a dumb...
You get a me.
Yeah,
you created me,
and he just like Tomo's around all day.
Tomo is Japanese for does fucking nothing. By the way,
I guess. Look at me. Look at my me. You can't see it. Oh, what's up, me?
Kind of looks like him.
Yeah. Anyway, and so you can make friends with other me's of real life people, and then you can go into their little houses, and you can listen to them answer questions, and that's the end of it. That's all it is. And then you answer your own questions, and they just Tomo around, I guess.
That's actually pretty sick.
I watched you do a little demo of it.
Are you sick? Like how? Like it's disgusting? Or?
No, like awesome. Like that's just like, I don't know if that's like an East Coast slang or what. I just say like,
no, sick. We say sick too. But
yeah, no, that's across the U.S. So that made it across the Mississippi.
Are you an Animal Crossing player?
I'm not. Okay, so when I'm buying a Wii U, it's going to be when there's a new Legend of Zelda that comes out.
Well, then you should just buy the NX.
It'll be on the NX by then,
with the meat reflector.
Can you creep on Mitomo?
Yeah. I'm creeping on this one girl who doesn't wear pants in her Mitomo. Her me doesn't wear pants.
Yeah.
So I was just like made friends with her. I was like, oh, do you say weird things? But she doesn't. She just says normal stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you answer the questions, and unless they give like an actual pretty witty response, it's an incredibly boring app. Like, what kind of fashion are you into? And then like our one buddy was like, he's like, I'm into jeans and cool shoes, I guess.
So Papa Steve, Papa Steve, who does a lot of the background music and some of the boss battle show
all
episodes,
the 8-bit stuff you guys hear, Papa Steve.
He's got a me, and I'm friends with him, and like he takes it like mega serious. He's all like, the me's like, what's the last movie you saw? And he's like, well, I went and saw this, but then I kind of sat down and I really kind of thought about my life, and then I saw this, and I was like, dude, stop it. So that's I just wanted to talk about the Mitomo. It's not cool, but Justin says that it's an early version of it. I'm certain they will integrate social platforms into it, so maybe it's just not cool right now. I'll give it another chance. What's going on over there?
What is that?
It sounds like someone's being slaughtered in your corner of your room.
Oh.
Are you killing somebody up against that brick wall?
Like a cat?
Well, you guys are talking. I was just practicing combos.
Oh.
Got that attention span, girl. Damn. Yeah.
She's like, Mitomo, check it out.
Yeah. That's how much I care about that.
Now, this is a subject, and we wanted to talk about it with you because you have insight, perhaps,
Relevance.
Being a girl.
And it's super...
and it's a good subject.
Well, it's really relevant right now,
so
specifically.
It's relevant because there was some sexism issues with a couple of things that happened. So Overwatch... what exactly happened with Overwatch? Like there was a pose of a girl, and it was kind of sexualized. People freaked out about it, and they removed it from.
It was like her backside, and she was like looking over her shoulder,
looking over her shoulder.
And she was wearing like a tight pants kind of thing, so you could like see her butt.
Yeah, and then Street Fighter V patched out Chun-Li boob jiggle in this last update. Mm-hmm. And because people are like, it's just weird, and people are all freaking out.
Yeah, because it was the player 2 boob jiggle, like when you like at the start screen, and it was just like, and they just stay in motion.
In all honesty, it's a little excessive. Like she, regardless of them jiggling like that, real boobs that big wouldn't actually jiggle like that anyways. So it's like,
wrong.
You know, why don't if they're gonna patch it, just patch it to be realistic boob bouncing.
Right. So I guess
like a realism patch would be okay with you
for Overwatch.
Yeah, realism.
It was a character named Tracer, and they over the shoulder pose that they freaked out there. Oh, sorry, Justin, you can't post links.
Yeah, Nightbot's like, no to your links, my friend.
I guess you could. I guess he got away with it. If you guys click that link in the thing,
yeah, that's a safe link.
There it is. It's safe. He's not gonna DDoS you.
But yeah, I guess it was like some guy's daughter saw it, and they didn't know how to feel about it, so like it made them really uncomfortable. So they sent the message over, and then they just pulled it. Like there was like no backlash. It was like they were literally like, "Hey, we don't like having that. Pull it out of there."
So I thought it would be an interesting moment since there's a couple girls in chat. You're here on stream. What is your take on sexism in video games and the way that females are portrayed? Do you feel that? Do you have issues with it? And if so, let's discuss this. Do you? Yeah. Do you even give a shit?
Well, I do care to an extent. I think that it's getting better. I think that a lot of, especially women right now, are, predominantly playing more games, like, every year. It's not just a guy's thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, the one thing that, the only thing that's a bummer about the FGC is there's a lot of women that I'm, like, starting to see, like, now that I'm newer, because I'm newer to the FGC. Mm-hmm. But, like, I want to see, like, even more women, like, in it and stuff like that. Like, not enough women, I think, are in, like, necessarily. Maybe it's just the Mortal Kombat fighting game community. But, it'd be cool to see that. But I think, too, we have games like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter where there's really strong female characters. Like, I think Mortal Kombat's one of the better fighter games that show, like, strong females. And Overwatch is a great example. They are one of the first games to have, they have, like, a very strong, like, buff, like, insanely buff, like, beefed up, like, female character instead of just, like, the skinny, right. So they're paying attention to, like, what the, internet and what the world is. I mean, a lot of people have a problem with, like, political correctness, but I think, like, certain things are a step in the right direction. Like, I don't think everything needs to be over the top politically correct, but I think that, there's enough guys in games that are in all different sizes, and you see that in Street Fighter.
Yeah, look at Ryu in Street Fighter.
Yeah,
none of us will ever look like that. Holy shit,
his feet are so big. To speak back to Mortal Kombat, there was such a stark contrast between MK9's female costumes to MKX's.
Fighter girls always sound like chipmunks on helium.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that
MK9 was super sexualized, and I think that NRS got a lot of flack for that, and then MKX was very more like.
The proportions in MKX are more realistic to what an actual female's body is. It's like, I mean, like, granted, some of them are, like, still bigger chest than this one, but, like, it was just ridiculous. Like, not everyone's a 10-foot tall Amazonian woman with, double D's and.
Yeah, not everybody's Wonder Woman.
Not everyone's Wonder Woman. But. Yeah, it's crazy the difference, but I really like, because there are still, like, some sexy costumes in Mortal Kombat 10, but, like, there's also, like, these really badass ones where, for me as a cosplayer, I love those more than the, like, sexy ones, because there's more to make, there's more to craft, like, it challenges your skills. Anyone can throw together some kind of, like, bikini look or wrap themselves in bandages to be the special Melina suit for Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah. And I think that's actually a good way to really pinpoint if there's a cosplayer cosplaying Mortal Kombat, you can take them more seriously, because if they're cosplaying MK9, they're just like, look at me, I'm kind of slutty. If they're cosplaying MKX, you're like, oh, I'm really taking cosplay seriously. I'm building my costume. This is really intricate and designed. Respectfully, it's in my opinion. Like, if I go to at Comic-Con last year, we saw that girl dressed up like Katana MK9 that you just buy at, like, Spirit, and I was like, bitch, you just want to look slutty.
Yeah. I think it adds to the realism sometimes in the games when they actually are covered up. Like, hey, I'm gonna get into a street fight, I better put on my thong and, like, my shirt that shows off my underboob,
like Sonya in MK9.
Or Laura, have you seen Laura's art alternate for SPV?
Oh man,
oh my god, that's what they're talking about in chat. It's like almost near embarrassing. Gordy, pull it up.
Pull what up?
Pull up Laura's alternate for SPV.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Poor Laura, like, it's just like like that they do. I mean, like, SPV. Granted, it sells, like, it sells, but it's just like nobody would wear that fighting.
It does sell, but I think that now there's such a huge backlash in when games.
Okay, Gordy, you see the picture I'm looking at? Second row, second one in. Look at that.
Oh, that's
click that picture.
We're show that
we're gonna show that on stream. We want videos, right?
Look at the kid in the background. That's what makes this even better.
Dude, that kid.
That's ridiculous.
That's hilarious.
That girl is supposedly a jiu-jitsu expert.
While you guys are talking about that, I gotta close my roommate's window. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
So now we can get super creepy.
Yeah. And also Batman.
My parents are dead. Yeah. I love sluts. This is ridiculous. Like, I haven't seen this. This is my first time seeing this.
Yeah. That's
mostly Poison's clothing. Totally. Yeah, Poison had really similar weird clothing, straps hanging out and stuff.
Dude, look at that kid. He's
that
like,
kid.
Damn titties, though.
Dude, that kid. He's right now, as you witness that kid is going through puberty. Like that kid, as we speak right now, that is the first time, like his voice just dropped. He was like, "Oh, whoa, damn."
Gordy, you're Japanese. What is it with Japanese culture where they
objectify
women in video games? What's that all about?
It just comes from their culture. I mean, they're a patriarchal society. Men have had
Big
great
words.
deal of control for
Gordy.
a very long time. Even the regular, like, there was the samurai class and the business class. It was a caste system of sorts that they had, so women always had the shit end of the stick. And as we've emerged from that, they still shut up.
I was laughing at the stream when he's like, "This kid was fatality when the stream started."
Let Gordy speak.
But it's just, I don't know. I mean, it comes from their culture. Women are still. I mean, they're improving, but yeah, that's where
Good
they're
insight.
at in Japan. So the games obviously are taking after.
Yeah. Okay. Well, get back in your fucking cage.
Yeah.
Get out. You're done.
It's the last time you get to speak tonight, Gordy.
Interesting. Well,
That's why I like Birdie, because he's real. You know,
he just looks like a big fat guy.
Yeah.
And he just eats
Well, that's
larger
another
than
thing.
life donuts.
I mean, if we can talk about that game for a second, like Street Fighter V.
we can talk about Street Fighter all night. I don't care.
Birdie, if I am correct, is of African American descent. You know, he's not
British
he's not a white
also.
guy, right? Like he's not a white
African
guy.
American. You can't call him African American.
Yeah, I can't. I guess
because he's from England. Yeah.
Call him African British.
He's not white. He's not white, and they like whitewashed a lot of these characters. Like.
Yeah, super interesting point.
Yeah, that is a good point. And it's also a good point that all their Japanese people look fucking white as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. No.
I mean, granted, they're like Ken dyes his hair blonde, but like
he's naturally dark hair, as we can tell by those eyebrows.
Oh yeah, good call.
Mm-hmm.
Weird attention to detail there, Timmy.
Oh, like I'm the first person to notice Ken's fucking eyebrows. Have you seen those?
He's
things?
the only character
He's
I
like
play,
Ed
and I've
Boon.
never noticed. That's a good point. Very whitewashed. Yeah, actually, is Balrog coming into this game?
Yeah,
I'm interested to see what he's going to look like if they like tone down the black, so to speak.
That would be really a huge thing.
There would be so much backlash if they like made him like they just made him kind of darker skin just for whatever reason they have. I don't know what Birdie looked like in previous games in terms of colors, but it's an interesting observation that you've got there, Rose.
Yeah, Chun-Li isn't from California.
That's funny. Some funny people. So, anything you want to add on that subject, or do you want to continue to talk about Mitomo?
Let's all download Mitomo right now. Be Mitomo
together.
you were talking. Well, we just to finish the point about women and games and stuff. I guess that I just again I think it's just gone. I think it's going in the right direction. And as far as the Overwatch pose and stuff like that, I mean, I don't think they necessarily need to delete a pose. It's not like it's Armika slapping her butt. But
was that horrible though?
No, I mean
Armika?
it's never. You'll never forget it.
Yeah,
but
I think Armika's dumb. If I can be honest with you. Okay, so we can transition now into Classic Game Showcase.
That's why we all came here.
For those of you that are new to the stream, we always close out the night talking about classic games and just reminiscing with one another. I asked you earlier before we went live if you had one, but I don't remember what you said, Rose McGowan?
Spyro.
Oh, okay, Spyro.
We're talking about Spyro.
Okay, so of course, ladies first. So Gordy will pull up some Spyro footage on YouTube, and then we can just kind of chat about it. So while he's doing that, please regale us with some history with Spyro the Dragon and you.
So Spyro, the first time I ever played Spyro, I got like one of those like Pizza Hut, I think, demo discs.
For
the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
And I think like I remember being able to demo like the first like world, and then I was like, I gotta get this game. So I got Spyro the Dragon, and God, that game, like I was telling you guys, like I got to like 100%. Like that was back when I was like game design term you'd call it completionist. You know. Oh, look at him. He's so cool. His voice is just like, yeah, dude, like cool. You know, like
is that what it sounds like? I don't remember.
I don't know. He kind of sounds like.
Yeah, super shout out to PS1 demo disc.
Shout out to Pizza.
Oh yeah, dude.
Back in the day, maybe.
He's like Nasty Nork. You know, like Nasty Nork's the bad guy. You know.
Is that him there? I admittedly never played Spyro.
No, okay, yeah, and so like beginning here, like the guy's like talking about like it's like pretend. It's just so funny. It's adorable. It's an adorable game.
Would you be hype on a reboot?
Oh my god, if they remade the first Spyro, it would sell like no other. If they just did the whole thing in insane graphics, like
just like HD remix.
It'd be great, but you still gotta make Spyro like a kid. Like the Spyro in this, like you know how the kids have that how the kids have
the kids these days.
Skylander, they got the Skylander toys, you know. If there's a Spyro Skylanders, it's not Spyro. Like, this is Spyro on here. There's Nasty Nork. Nasty Nork turns all of them into statues.
Man, he's a dick.
I know. I'm gonna beat that guy right
he's
now.
So nasty. Oh, you nasty Nork. So wait, they really do have a Spyro Skylander? Or just
he's like one of the first Skylanders.
Like licensed as Spyro?
Yo, shout out to you talking about Tony Hawk in there.
Oh yeah.
I talk about Tony Hawk all the time. Like I got into it with Tony Hawk 3. Man, I started playing on GameCube, where most people I think played on PlayStation.
Yeah, I played on PlayStation. I mean, here I am doing everything I can. You know.
But that's like how I got into music, man. Like I got into
that
good
music.
Finger?
Yeah.
Listening to the damn music soundtracks in Tony Hawk and just
they were godlike. They're so good.
What's your take on
Final Fantasy VII demo in the chat? Yes, I played the hell out of that.
Man, if you interrupt someone one more time.
No, I'm gonna interrupt everybody. I'm gonna interrupt everybody in here.
Are you stoked about Tony Hawk's Street Fighter 5?
Tony Hawk Street Fighter 5. It's a crossover you haven't heard of yet.
So originally I was actually really excited about Tony Hawk 5. Right. But it's out, I believe. You know, and it's terrible, out and what I heard. I heard it's like terrible. I didn't play it yet, and I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been sad.
Yeah, it was on sale last week. There hasn't been a good one since
Underground 2.
Right. It was on sale for last week for $30. I was like, not a chance, fuckers. Just put that shit up there for like $2 and maybe I'll try it.
Still, it's a pass. Still a pass.
Yeah. All right. Spyro. Never played it, but it looks like a game that I would have enjoyed. I don't know.
Did you ever play Crash Bandicoot Warped?
Oh, Warped? No, I played Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2.
Yeah,
and you didn't play Warped, though?
Did we play Warped? You would know.
We played the first 3.
Yeah,
did we?
3. We played for sure.
I don't know. I thought Warped was the stupid driving game that they did.
No.
Oh, that's Crash Team Racing.
Yeah. Okay. Then yes, I did play Warped. I don't remember much from it, but
Warped is where you can play as him and Coco, you're a Neocortex, and the first world, the first boss is Tiny the Tiger, and you're in this gladiator pit, and all these tigers or lions and shit are coming after you. They're dicks. And then my favorite boss in that game, though, I don't know if anyone in the channel loved that game, but Dingo Dial, awesome Australian crocodile dingo hybrid that dingo shot fire at you, and he's just all right.
So, Gordy, female number dos. What do you got for your classic game?
Okay,
show me what's up.
Let me cue it up.
This is gonna blow it. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh yeah," they're gonna get all crazy.
They're gonna be super stoked on mine.
Are they? Okay, so.
Okay, Gordy.
I think you'll recognize this.
You want to close it out with us today?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you. Yeah. Okay. Back cleanup.
This is a Classum.
It's a Classum beat up.
Classic beat 'em up.
Classic beat 'em up. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip.
What's it called?
This is actually
Final Fight 3.
I got footage of Final Fight 3. Oh. I did enjoy Final Fight.
Were you looking for?
So which one's the classic game?
Were you looking for Cruisin', Street Fighter Racing, or whatever?
Anyway, it doesn't matter why I got this. The other footage wouldn't encode properly, so I got 3 instead of 1.
So Final Fight 1, though, that was your target game.
Yeah, that was my target game for the day. But
there wasn't a Genesis.
This is basically it.
Wasn't it a Genesis game?
Genesis?
Yeah.
No, it was on
it Street Fighter 2?
I played it on Super Nintendo.
Saying Street Fighter, Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And that had Hagar.
You sound like an old lady. You got the Street Fighter Nintendo system?
I feel like I'm like having a stroke every time I try to say something. I say Street Fighter on accident.
I remember playing Final Fight on all the like the Neo Geo setups in like 7-Eleven. Like, Mom, give me some quarters.
Yeah. It was a good game. It was a good beat 'em up at a time where beat 'em ups were pretty huge.
I did see a thing. I think it was on Event Hub today where they had some. I think it was like just like concept art for Street Fighter V that included Mr. Hagar Slacks himself.
Oh,
Really?
From Final Fight.
I'm
yeah.
all about
Oh,
Hagar.
dude, that's awesome.
Sammy Hagar.
I don't know if he'll make it into the game, but I'd be pretty stoked if he did. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any particular memories you want to share about this? I know that you're playing as Guy right now.
Oh, it's Guy.
That's like a Street Fighter name.
What's up, Guy?
I don't
Hey,
actually
Guy.
remember
Guy,
this
you wanna
one
get in a
as well
fight,
as the
Guy?
first one.
And look, he's beating up Ray, Johnny, Dave.
Hagar was the one that could spin in circles, right?
Haggis. Yeah.
Haggis.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never played him though.
Cool, man.
I just remember playing this game with you.
No, yeah, we played the fucking balls out of
we
it.
That
played
jump
this,
kick
and
is
there's
always-
a few of them. The jump kick is like the solution
But-
to everything in all beat 'em ups.
In all beat 'em ups, it's the jump kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
The
of
Ninja
Streets of-
Turtles.
I'm
Ninja
thinking
Turtles
of Streets of
especially.
Rage. I was
Streets of
about to
Rage.
bust out of memory, but it wasn't this game.
Okay, I'm
okay.
curious. Have I done Streets of Rage 2 before? Like, I think I did that as a classic game. Like, I think about it every week, but I forget because it's on the old PC what games we've done. And I was just like, I don't remember. Yeah. Either way, Streets of Rage 2 is awesome.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
awesome.
Shout out to Streets of Rage 2.
All right.
It's just solid,
Timmy?
fun game. Oh, look, there he is, Hagar on the left.
Oh, Haggis.
King.
Haggis. Haggis with the lariat.
All right.
Go to me. Go to me. Go to me.
Main screen that bitch. Main screen. There it is. Gordy. Nope. Timmy. What do you got?
On to me. Now. Nope, there it is. Here it comes. Coming soon. Shortly. So, I remember renting this from Blockbuster.
I forget what it
Like,
was again.
frequently.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
X-Men 2, The Clone Wars.
Is there
Now-
any hype for this?
This was what was
Nobody's-
awesome about this is you could use like basically like unlimited in terms of like your special abilities. Like you could actually be the character. You got story mode, and it was like side scroller, but you could go back and forth. It wasn't just left to right. Yeah, yo, Clone Wars.
People dig on the Clone Wars. Oh my
Damn
god, this
right.
is so good.
And you guys can't hear it, but the soundtrack for this
Why
was
can't we hear it?
phenomenal.
I can turn that shit up.
Turn it up, Gordon.
Don't be.
Can we?
Yeah, you
It
can
might
turn it
be
up.
like-
I fucking own Twitch. Do it.
Okay.
We're not gonna get sued. You wanna get sued?
Yeah.
There. Oh. Listen to that shitty Genesis music.
Everybody knows Genesis had far superior sound
Oh,
quality
shit,
to
X-Men.
You just now saw this?
She was in the chat.
She got a little bit behind
Oh.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, X-Men for sure. All right, turn it off. The music, at least.
The game was mad
I
difficult.
remember this game.
Yeah.
Who was your play? I
wait.
always played as Wolverine.
Were you a
I'm
Genesis
gonna say
player?
I think I played as Wolverine. I used to play this
Yeah.
over my cousin's house.
Ah.
Oh,
Gambit.
Gambit?
I used the hell out of
Gambit.
Gambit for this one.
Gambit's
Nightcrawler was like super easy to use too because you could teleport.
He's OP.
Yeah.
The X-Men, the 90s X-Men was just perfection. Like everything X-Men in the 90s.
The
Yeah, it was super
cartoon,
good.
the games.
Cartoon. The comic series was really
Yeah.
Sweet, dude. Yeah, we all love this game for sure. This is the best X-Men game. No, you did an X-Men game last week too, dude. Didn't you?
No, it's just a Marvel game. I mean,
Oh,
if
right.
you want to be harsh and lump them in like that, go for it.
good. Gosh.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Anything you want to say? You done?
Well, let's play.
there's
I want to play
Gambit.
tonight.
We could.
Let's do it.
Oh, this is
We could play it right here. I could just download it right now.
Yeah.
Metroid.
I don't even know I was streaming. I should just be playing this right now.
Yeah. I assume you're done talking about
I
it?
am
Yep.
because
Because nobody, you kind of trailed off.
Cyclops has the lamest power. Well, I mean, kind of.
I mean, he just can't see very well. It's his, he's just got glaucoma like times 50.
Oh my god!
What? What's going on?
No, he was always like super cool in the video game.
What if somebody in the chat has glaucoma?
Well, what if your parents were dead when Tim asked you if they were alive?
That's true.
I know that would have been terrible.
That would've been-
I would
Okay.
have told.
You want to lay us?
I guess so. So we're going to close out here with...
Really?
Now, go to me. I got to tell a story first. I got to tell a story.
Okay.
So you fucking click out of the gameplay.
Okay.
Okay. Story.
Oh, what?
Oh, look at you wearing a
Yo,
mask.
I agree with
That's dope.
Israfel or whatever about
Totally.
Jubilee. Jubilee is the worst.
She makes fucking sparkles. That's it. Like that girl is lame.
She's committed to sparkle mode.
And I'm pretty sure she wears jorts.
That was okay in the 90s.
Yeah, that was all right back then.
So let me regale you with a tale. I think it was like 1992. Me and Gordy were hanging out, and it was the first time I was ever going to spend the night at Gordy's house, right? And it was like a big deal because, like, I know this has never happened. And we were there. We were doing all kinds of stuff. We were having a great time. And we decided that we found these old walkie-talkies. And we're like, let's go outside and do, like, walkie-talkie shit. So we go outside.
Walkie-talkie.
So we go outside and we're like, okay, so bad guys are chasing us. We're going to shoot them. You go down and we're having a gay old time. You know what I'm saying? And so something's happening and like it's pitch black out because we're at nighttime. Are you paying attention?
I am.
Okay.
Also to the chat, which you're not.
Well, it's because I'm telling a story.
Okay.
To them.
Story time with Adam Ronan.
I'm running through, like, right? It's like dark out and I'm running through like we're in the heat of the moment and I clothesline on this weird dog thing that Gordy's got in his backyard.
It's like
for his dog.
Like a dog run kind of thing.
Yeah, and I
clothesline,
and I like, and I fall down.
Like feet go flying.
Yeah,
straight out. Yeah.
And like I'm just like a little dazed, but not too bad. I'm still in the heat of the battle, and the bad guys are chasing me. And I grab the walkie-talkie, and I say, Gordy, man down. But I was like, wait, no, I think I'm hurt. And he comes and grabs me, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And we go into the light, and I've got like fucking Glasgow smile, like cuts, and like my gums are hanging out and shit. Like, Gordy, like back me up here. This is legit.
There's a lot of blood.
You know how I got these scars.
Yeah. And like I'm just bleeding. I'm bleeding all over the place. And thankfully, at the time, his mom was like a registered nurse, so she's like, "Come in here, you fuck," and she's like patching me
I
up.
know for a fact Corey's mom did not say that.
You know, his dad was like, well, do you guys want me to go like rent a Nintendo game or something? And I was just like, yeah, but my jaw was like hanging off.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
And so we're just like, get anything at the store. We'll play anything, but make sure it's something we haven't played before. And he comes back with this game. And he brings back Thin Mints also, which I was trying to eat, but like my gums were like getting all caught in my teeth and stuff.
Thin Mints, yeah.
So anyway, he brings Lester the Unlikely, which was a fantastic platformer for the Super Nintendo. Now,
this wasn't by request. Like, he just went and grabbed you a random game.
yeah, he's like, this looks stupid. They'll like this. And boy, did we like it. We played this so much. Such a great platformer. You play as this idiot kid who can't, like, people very well. And he, like, finds a comic book.
Well, he's your typical teenager, kind of geeky, kind of sleepy.
Yeah. Now, I'm willing to bet that nobody in this chat has even heard of this game.
I had not. When you're like, I'm doing Less Than Likely, and I was like, I got nothing.
So if you played this, I would be excited to regale these tales with you. But anyway, skip to some gameplay. This is ridiculous.
So
holy, like setting up the story for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Like, it's super cinematic. See, here you are, and you're just a little nerd. But as you progress in the game, you like level up and become like this dude who like
become a man.
Look how sweet those animations are.
You could make this right now on Unreal Engine, probably in like a couple hours.
Yeah,
you could redesign this.
Should I make Lester Unlikely?
You could make Adam Ronan the Unlikely.
Yeah, because that's basically just my life in a nutshell.
The name of it just makes me think of there's that like Zack and Miri movie, and the guy's name's Lester the Molester.
Ocelot.
Yeah, people
he says this game literally is your average Comic-Con attendant simulator. Totally.
Does he have scoliosis? He does, and it's not cool to make fun of that, Israel.
Yeah,
he just kicked a turtle.
Oh yeah, he's like,
you've never kicked a turtle in a video game before. That's the first time we've ever seen that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
like PETA freaked out.
Right in the face.
He's like, fuck this turtle. Anywho,
where's the Mario copyright infringement for booting a turtle in the face?
So yeah, eventually he runs away from all the enemies at first.
Yeah, but then you get like he like grows a set, and I think like you score with chicks. No, I don't know.
Is this like a speed run? Because it's like a 40-minute video. Is this the whole thing?
Oh, maybe.
Let me skip ahead.
This guy looks like he vapes.
He's like #vape life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, look at the balls on this kid now. He's killing people. He's killing human beings.
Man, he went right off the deep end. He's got a sword.
Now he's all.
He walks more confidently now.
What
that was ninja-like, huh?
Yeah.
I'll just go behind these ropes. He'll never see me.
Look, he's stabbing people in the stomach.
Masher,
he's
confirmed.
A mass murderer. Anywho, this is my classic game pick of the week, and it's a fantastic game.
Oh, look at this.
Look, see?
Oh, my God.
There it is. Now it's an Adam Ronan simulator.
And he hooked up with Laura from Street Fighter.
Yeah, well, we all do. That's it. That's my game. Show over. Dunzo.
Wrap it up.
Closing comments. Anyone in the chat? Anything you want to say? Otherwise, we are going to wrap this baby up.
I mean, we should thank Rose for coming out.
Definitely.
Sure.
No, we should not.
Nope.
No, for real. Hey, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah,
I'm sure most of you do, but follow her on Twitter, of course.
Yeah, follow her on Twitter. And if you haven't followed us here yet on Twitch, maybe click the little follow button just because we have cool guests. Usually every week, someone different.
And there will be some gaming stuff coming here shortly.
Yeah, if Tim can ever break away from his Street Fighter schedule, Boss Battle Gaming, I think, might start next Friday, maybe?
It'll start.
I think so.
Can we commit to that?
I think sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, boss. We'll be live again next Friday for Boss Battle Gaming. We're going to play a video game.
When am I doing Street Fighter Lobby again? Whenever. I don't care. I'll be playing tomorrow. And if you see me on, you're always welcome to shoot me an invite. I'll jump on.
Yeah, people loved you, Rose. Thank you for being on the show. People are stoked.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
Plug her Twitch. She streams at times.
You stream? I had no idea.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, what's your handle? Well, you can.
No, she's putting it in there now.
Is there Romanova Rose?
Oh, okay.
Yo, Rattlehead, thanks for stopping out, buddy. I followed you on Twitter forever.
Well, there it is. I can't believe I just asked, what's your Twitch handle? Even though she's been in
we're in there, yeah.
Cool. All right, well, we're going to head out, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you on the flip side.